And you can imagine that after all these dumb relationships, and there's a lot more than I've sung about right now, I decided about 5 years ago that I was going to be single for the rest of my life. And it wasn't one of those things where I said it and didn't mean it. Oh, I meant it. I was going to say goodbye to that naive person I was who thought that someone would come riding on a horse into my life to save me, and I was going to say, you know what? I'm really happy where I am. I'm good alone. This is not worth it. Goodbye. I wanted to become one of those, aunties. Like I'd have my own castle, and I'd wear all these long dresses and caftans, and I'd smoke really long cigarettes and have these cocktails all the time. And I'd bring all my, auntie children up and nieces and nephews, and I'd teach them how to shot tequila. And I'd be like a cool person who was just like, I'm not doing this anymore. But I would have lovers, of course. An auntie, a cool auntie in her own castle, she needs lovers, and she needs those kind of guys that she won't fall in love with, like really handsome, dumb people. So I was looking through my DMs in my Instagram for dumb hot guys. Just to fool around with a little bit. And I found someone who was perfect. He was not my type at all. Nothing bad about short guys. I have really hard times with being a tall girl, so I always had a rule that I wouldn't have a short guy, and this guy was too short for me. But he was really, really cute. And he was from a place in Oslo, in northern Norway, where they have his dialects, which is really awful. So I wouldn't want to talk to him at all, because I don't like to hear it. I'd just kiss him, and every time he would want to say something, I'd be like, shh. No, he was not my type. So I invited him over, and 5 minutes after he showed up, I was like, fuck, I'm in love. But I had a trick up my sleeve to really, really, really scare him away. Because I know that if there's one thing guys over 30 get really freaked out about, is if you start talking about weddings and babies. So I thought, the next day, after our first date, I thought, you know what, I'm going to call him, and I'm going to ask him, I'm going to say I'm really ready for marriage and children right now. So if you don't want that, I'm not your girl. I was just going to have a glass of wine first with my girlfriends. And we met up and we started sharing a bottle of Prosecco, and it was really, really good. And I'm one of those people that I get smarter when I drink. Have you heard of those? I'm one of those. And after a while, I felt like, oh, this buzz is good. I should have more to drink. Yeah, I'll have a shot of tequila. That's really good. And then the next table next to us really wanted to buy us some drinks, so we had a couple of whiskey sours. And I become really, really smart when I have whiskey. And after a while, I know I called him, but I don't remember what I said. The next day I wake up, dry mouth, with a little bit of a memory. I think I remember him saying, but I've only met you one time. My memory started to unfog, and I realized I had proposed marriage to him. I had said I wanted his children. And I had said, and he said, but I've only met you one time. But we had a date the same night, and he showed up. And I told him, I'm so sorry, I'm not really one of those people. I'm like one of those hard, sour candies where you just have to lick it. And he said, shh. He said, I think I understand who you are. And I think I'm the guy for you. And here we are. goodbye.